Hey guys, and welcome to Alsószeg. It's been quite the time since I visited this place, and also it's been quite some time since I created fresh content for the channel. I rolled out the second part of December with content that's been ready for quite some time. I am talking about the Borderlands 3 Let's Play series. Thanks God it's done. Um, Also, I had some Christmas special with Rob. We've been goofing around a bit in Spin Tires. If you haven't seen that, you're absolutely free to check it out. Um, but other than that, I haven't done anything fresh. Now I have some content ready to go to the Valker Farm series and nothing else, I guess. But yeah, I will put those out slowly, uh, eventually. But right now, I wanted to spend some time over here. Um, and do some field work because this place deserves some love as well, not just the American farms. So let's grab the Unimog. Now I made some pimping on the Unimog, and I will showcase everything right now. Um, let's fire it up because other than that, otherwise it won't work. Okay, I don't need the trailer. So I had to fix the rare attacher because either it stopped working along the way, or my eyes were entirely bad and I didn't notice that it's working the wrong way. So I fixed that now, which is pretty cool. And then I added a few features. Actually, I inserted interactive control. And now this here switch makes the front hydraulic appear, and then it's not the C, it's space. These switches add wheel chains. Now the wheel chains are part of this mod, but since I had no way to switch them on and off so far, I didn't use them. But ever since interactive control is a thing in FS19, I have the option. So yeah, there's that. That's especially good at places where I use this little beast for forestry. Not here though. Alright, so as we're rolling in, today's agenda is drilling some canola. I elected to go with full-on cash crops. So there is lots and lots of work to do on this farm. This one doesn't have a PTO shaft yet. Oh, whatever. It's a beta version that I use. So, not them. There you go, playing spin tires for you guys. So, the stuff that needs to be done. Field 14 is ready for drilling. I'm going to do that now. Field 12, Field 1 and Field 29 need plowing, and I reckon lime just as well, so I will do that over time. And those, I think those will be canola just as well as this one. Now, this field that we are aiming at, field 14, is in a very well developed state as it has a layer of fertilizer already. And I think I will apply the second layer right after being done with drilling. Now, um, let's load this. Yeah, seeds please. Also, let's set it to canola, not just talk about it. Alright. Cool. I think I will make a few turns because the seed tank is not too large on this machine. But it is whatever. Anyway, the reason we're here, other than doing this fieldwork, obviously, is that I wanted to talk about the year behind us. And right off the bat, thank you very much, guys. I cannot say that enough. Um, Although I didn't reach 50 subscribers until Christmas, I'm at 40 right now. Now, how many of these uh, is bought or anything like that is another question, but right now I'm standing at 40, which is crazy awesome. I mean, if you consider that in May this year when I started uploading videos, I've been at 0. That's really a huge step forward. And then again, I think until the start of the school year I was at around 15, so I gained 25 since then. 25 subscribers, so that means the channel is growing exponentially, which is pretty good. I certainly do hope that the video quality or the content quality is showing a growing tendency. I know that I made a very long journey until this point. Um, I talk much more confidently. Um, I can choose better and better topics to talk about while working away in the fields or anything like that. Um, yeah, so it's getting better and better. I I do everything in my power and within limits of reason to upgrade the stuff that I use to produce the videos, like I now can produce fully 1080p videos because the raw material is the right aspect ratio and all that. Um, I have invested in a new editing software um, not so long ago, and I'm having a blast with it. You could see its wonders in the Christmas special, and then in the last few of the Borderlands 3 videos that I edited out uh, just before Christmas. So yeah, we're definitely getting there, and I'm growing and growing, and most importantly, the channel is growing, and that is awesome. Now, that being said, I watch. Obviously, like all the YouTubers, I watch the statistics closely, and that brings us to the next topic. That is, what's in the future? That's a good question. And in the near future, which is January, I think I will have a break from Borderlands entirely, in a sense of creating content off of Borderlands. Now, I have several reasons for that. One is that Borderlands 3 is getting new content that I don't buy because I don't want to give money to Epic. And at this point, I'm not even sure that I want to give too much money to Gearbox anymore. Um, More on that later, maybe not even in this video. Um, and thirdly, no, that's not that. So that's one of the reasons that I don't get the new DLC and all that. And another reason is that I don't think Borderlands videos fare as well as anything else. Therefore, I am in the look on the in on the lookout for different types of contents other than Borderlands. Obviously, farming is here to stay. It's doing very well. Um, if I am creating a video that is interesting enough, I can hit view counts that go above and beyond my subscriber count, which is pretty good. I think that's the main aim in the long run uh, for me as a small channel. So farming is going to stay. Um, I would like to do more videos over here. Now I have 2 or 3 videos that I recorded previously. I will put those out just as well. Um, as soon as possible. I will view what I'm talking about in those videos and how relevant that is still. I think they are quite okay because this series was shot in advance, and I avoided talking about topics that would be actualized or time sensitive, so that's cool. Obviously, I will do my best to put out weekly one DIY farm series video because that one grew out itself pretty nicely, I think. I have great plans with that farm over there at Lone Oak. You will see that, guys. I think that one will come along with me way past the lifetime of FS19, because that is a reality that we are past the 1 year mark in the 2 years life cycle of FS19. Um, which means this fall, not this fall, so in fall 2020 the new game will most probably come. It's just a matter of time that Giants announces that. um, I think some sort of hinting will start right away in January, and then the true reveal will happen in March, maybe, or around March, I would say. And then talks about the game will uh, jump a foot um, starting April, and the whole summer will be around. Everybody is getting bonkers about how amazing FS9, FS21 will be. Uh, Sorry, my mind is still in 2018, 2019. Yeah, so that's what's going to be this year. But I think that particular series will come along for a long time if God helps me. Other than that, I have great ideas for FS. I mainly come up with new ideas for FS that I would like to do, and I do hope that in the new year I will have the energy and the time to come around and realize them. It's definitely open that I said that once I hit 50 subscribers I will try to do weekly live streams. Um, and we're only 10 subscribers away, so it depends only on you guys how quickly that becomes a reality. Yeah, so this is the near future, and the long time future is who knows what it is. Currently, I'm sure that the channel is here to stay. I was because of the things that I thought about Borderlands just right now. Uh, I was heavily considering a rebranding starting January, but then I discarded the idea because I think I'm too small for rebranding yet, and it doesn't really matter in the long run. So that won't happen, but that was on the table. because things are always on the table with me, and then they just vanish into the nothingness. I also want to expand over to BitChute. BitChute is pretty amazing. It doesn't have as many quality of life or luxury features as YouTube, but it certainly has its advantages over YouTube. And truly, if you are looking for a video sharing platform, or a place where you can watch videos without all the hysteria around family friendliness and all that, uh, then BitChute is for you. Now, don't get me wrong; it doesn't mean that BitChute is a sick place full of fluff videos or anything like that. No, it's different in another way. Uh, it's 100% free speech friendly, which means you can talk about topics that are generally considered um, subject matter of scrutiny by YouTube, like you can express your political views without the platform shutting you down or anything like that. So yeah, that's cool. And you can find all sorts of opinions there. It's a true open melting pot. Now, I don't ever talk about politics on this channel because it's a gaming channel and all that, but I do have opinions about the world that lead to someone's political stance. Let's put it this way, and I cannot express those because uh, I don't want this channel go down the drainer because of that. So yeah, that's that's something that's not a problem on BitChute, for example. Yeah, so anyway, check it out. I want a foothold outside of YouTube because another area where YouTube is getting pretty grim is how it handles content creators, especially the small ones like me, who is a one-man crew doing everything for your entertainment. I mean, I certainly don't have the manpower uh, and the infrastructure that, say, the Vice has, or the Young Turks has. So I cannot compete with those channels or Loudwire or stuff like that. I mean, like, seriously, guys. Uh, on a different note, all that happens is that you just go ahead and watch a video um, on something music related topic. Even I don't go too far. Watch Jared Dines video. Go ahead and watch it. If you don't know, he's a YouTube guitarist and a pretty good one at that. Or watch a Stevie T video, another one. They are friends, by the way, and they do contents together regularly. So watch their videos, or watch I don't know what kind of music you dig. Watch a YouTube musician's video, and your YouTube feed will be full of Loudwire and WatchMojo videos, and those are contents that are created in the way that there is a creative crew of producers and writers who come up with a list of top 10 most memorable live performances by heavy metal bands, and they have no idea about heavy metal, but they do that list anyway because that will bring in views, and they create it, and it's absolutely colorful and shiny and upbeat and well edited and have all the bells and whistles. But there is one thing it doesn't have: a heart, a spirit, a true passion. And yet those videos drew in millions of views just because they have that kind of momentum, and YouTube puts them before channels where regular normal guys like me create similar lists that actually reflect the opinion of someone who is well versed in the topic or interested in that, who has a vested interest, and those videos are buried under this. So practically, what Rob usually says, that people ran away from TV and they found a refuge in YouTube, and now YouTube desperately wants to become TV, and I feel that, and me going over to BitChute is like running from TV again a little bit. And obviously you can find all sorts of contents over there, like there are gaming videos just as well as they are over here. Um, like there is a channel at BitChute called Border Farm Games. I hear the guy doesn't really have too much videos up there yet, but they are pretty good. So yeah, absolutely necessary to have. I mean, what I want and what would be really cool if YouTube had some competition, some viable true competition, like not someone tries to be or like people create video sharing portals that try to fill the role of YouTube or anything. No, actually competition that uh, that puts YouTube to the wall and makes them uh, more careful about their choices and make them run for their money. Absolutely, that's something that YouTube desperately needs, in my opinion. Also, this seed drill holds up pretty well in terms of seeds. Like I thought that by now I will have to go and reload it, but no, that seems fine. The only problem with that right now is that it doesn't have a PTO, but I think I could fix it pretty easily. Uh, maybe one of these days I will look into it. It's just for this week I had my modding quota with the Unimog. Especially the part where I fixed the rare hitch. That caused me some headache. But then I went ahead and cannibalized the code from my other Unimog, where it works finely, and now everything is dandy and fine. But again, cracking what's what and how do I have to set it up to be good, that was a bit of a nightmare. Nah, it wasn't a nightmare, but it was a doozy. Yeah, a doozy. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking. But now we're fine. We're working. And this drill is awesome. Still, I hold myself to this opinion. If you guys don't remember, I did a mod spotlight on this one quite some time ago. I think that was still in the summer when I started to do those. I also want to come the I backspace. So I want those to come back just as well, because I enjoy checking out mods. It's just that currently my uh, places where I can test mods off the bat are run out of juice. I need to work those farms a bit. especially when it comes to combine reviews. Yeah, so it's a nice drill overall. I like it. That was a good choice. I didn't regret getting it. Also, from what I heard, the update for this map is not far from getting out. I can imagine that once this whole New Year's Eve ordeal is down, the guys will get around to finish it up and send it over to Giants. So hopefully it could be within January. And that's one of the reasons I started to work over here, to get ready for that and have some money in the bank, because that means that we get the new cow area and I can roll on with my actual plan of raising cows on this map and on this farm. I wanted to put that off uh, until the cow area is done properly. Also, the new cow shed will have a capacity of 500 cows, so that's going to be great because I want to go eventually with 200 plus cows. I never did that. The largest amount I ever had in 17 was 100 plus, but I want to try it. I think I could manage it still. And also I want to try it with a minimalistic equipment, in the sense that that doesn't mean I buy uh, I don't know, huge tractors or anything like that off the bat, because I have the 200 heads cattle farm. Like practically I almost have everything. All I need is a feed mixer and some water trailer. Yeah, and possibly uh, a front loader for the Ursus tractor that I have. Is it an Ursus or a Zetor? I don't know either one of those. But then again, that amazing Polish pack that it came with has everything sorted, so it's all fine. Or do I have a? Oh, hold on. Yeah, I have a front loader arm. That's cool. Okay. So all I need is a feed mixer and a water tank, which can possibly transport milk, because otherwise how am I going to get rich off of the cows? Because that's what I'm aiming at. To run a lucrative dairy cow operation. But until then, over here it's arable work, because in the short run that's the most lucrative. Whether you like it or not, there is no going around. You need to get dirty to get rich. It's almost like prawn. I would say I'm done with half of the field, and we're still doing pretty well with seeds. So that's great. Especially since this is not a small field. Uh, well, it's not a big one, but with this kind of machinery that I have, um, it takes some time to cultivate the land. Obviously, this field is no match for the Lexion that is now in game with the Klaus DLC or the Big Buds, but that's the point. This field is not for those. It's for smaller machinery. So currently the rundown on this farm, because we haven't talked about that, is that I want to put seeds in all of my fields, and then if I have time before starting to harvest it, I wanna squeeze in a few odd jobs, contracts that I can possibly do with the current equipment I have. And so it's done. It's cool. And that would, I think, give or take, that would grant me about 100,000 money units. Now everything is set to US, like imperial, length, and dollars. And I forgot to set it, but whatever. So yeah, generally I will need uh, like 150 monetary units to start things uh, with the new operation. Now one thing I will have to sort out is to have a grass field ready to go, or two. My ultimate dream is to turn uh, this whole area with fields 12, 13 and 14 into one large grass field. And that could take care of the cattle that I'm gonna have. But that is some time away still. Yeah. The ideal situation would be to have several hundred units of cash by that time, but I won't have that. Not unless I pick up a loan, which may just happen. And then the race can begin to uh, repay that loan. Because eventually that's how farmers live. Except of course when their operation is large enough uh, to fund the investments without, uh, 'Help from the bank. 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 'Help from the Well, calling alone a help is an overstatement, but you get the point. Also, I think I won't risk it anymore. I go ahead and fill up the seed tank of the drill. And also, while I'm rolling into the yard, I thank you guys for this year. I thank you guys for subscribing and all the activity you did along the good half a year that is behind us on the channel. And then again, I wish you all the best for the next year. And thank you guys for watching this video. See you guys next year, and happy new year to all. And careful with the champagne. See you in 2020. In the meantime, behave yourselves and don't buy strangers.